Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here it is, the last and final goodbye, the last and final winch. I got about a 2-hour drive to deliver this thing. I got most of the parts in the bed here, boxed up some of them, try to keep track of it for the buyer. But before we get in any farther into the video, I need to read a Bible verse over you guys. And today it's coming out of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. And it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." I feel like the Lord is working on something in my life, which is why the 220 left. I didn't have it advertised on anything, and I had no intentions of getting rid of it, but I feel like the Lord's working on something, and I had to let it go. Couldn't turn it down, so that's why it's leaving, and I'm sorry. I was hoping to make a lot more videos on it and get it running for you guys and do some field work with it, but things happen, so that's that. But you guys seen me winching on my trailer here with my 12,000 pound Badland winch. Went on there pretty easy. I still need to tighten the hood down. I only got a couple bolts in the front, and take that dash cover off and pick up some lines and whatnot, and chain it down. But yeah, most of the parts, like I said, are in the cab here, or the bed here, and I tried to list everything and sort everything just for the buyer to make it easier on him, because I had everything just thrown in the garage here, and it was just a mess. I'm kind of happy though that the 220 sold, because I just had it all laying in the garage here, taking up space, tripping over it and whatnot, and I knew I didn't have no extra funds to work on it right now. But here's the block. I'm gonna put the cam in my truck, in the cab of my truck, just because it's fragile and don't need it to break. I went ahead and put the crank back in it, and bolted the main caps back in, and then just threw a couple bolts in the oil pan just to tighten it up, and yeah, make it to where at least some of it's together and I don't lose some of it, because I don't need to lose any of it. 220 parts are hard to find because no one parts them out, and they cost a lot when you do find them. So yeah, but I guess what I'm gonna do now is set you guys back on the tripod on time-lapse mode and get that 220 chained down, try to find some bolts to put in the back of the hood, and put all the other loose pieces in the bed, and then wait on a customer to come and pick up some parts, and then I'm gonna hit the road down south, 2 hours south, back to near where I went to that auction that them prices went crazy at. So that's where it's headed, and I think he's pretty pumped about it to get it running and another tractor in his collection. So I guess I will set you guys on the tripod and get it all ready to go. I've been driving for about 2 hours now. About to say my final goodbyes to the 220. About to get off 74 here and head to the owner's place and get it unloaded. As you can see, it's all back there. I put the grill in the cab and a few other things in the cab just so they didn't blow out, because they're high dollar pieces and I don't need them to disappear. So I'm about to the guy's place and then I'll get it unloaded, head back home. But yeah, my final goodbyes to my 220. Maybe someday I'll own another one, but right now with the way prices are, ain't no sense in trying to afford one. So I guess I'm gonna keep on trucking, get to the guy's place, and hopefully everything goes smooth on getting it unloaded and I get back at a decent time and do a few other things that I need to get done, and then yeah, figure out what else I'm doing. So I might pick you guys up at the guy's place. I'm not sure. I don't like to shove cameras in people's faces or show their property, so I'll probably just pick you guys up when I get home or tomorrow or something, figure out what else to add in this video. Well guys, I made it back home with an empty trailer. The 220 is gone forever, gone for good. And a lot of comments were saying, why don't I just put the 8050 motor in the 220, which would have been a good idea, but the only reason I could not have put this 426 in it is because on the 210 and the 220 and the D21, the injection pumps on the side of the motor right here, and on the 7000 series and 8000 series, the pump is underneath in the belly. So that's the reason that motor wouldn't work. You'd have to do a lot of fabbing and whatever just to get that motor to work in the 220. If it would have worked, then that was my plan, to just put that in there just to have a little fun with it until I got the other motor going back together. But that's the reason I didn't put the 8050 motor in, for all you guys asking. I would have had no hydraulics and ruined a lot of stuff. So yep, 220's gone forever. So I guess you guys won't be seeing no more of that tractor on the channel here. Hopefully someday I might get me another one, but for now I couldn't miss out on the opportunity to or the offer to let it leave. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button for me, and if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to pick up some tractors hopefully tomorrow, so I'll probably do a video on that, and then not sure what else I got going on here. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you all on the next one, and thanks for watching.